You can't blame Eric Ten Hag today. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another pre-recorded match reaction. We're going to be talking about Manchester United nil, Crystal Palace nil, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys can see right here, nil. But let me just get this off the screen. But I'll tell you why I think, in my opinion, today you can't blame Eric Ten Hag for today's result. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And yeah, let's just get into it. Listen, today there is a day to blame Eric Ten Hag, and there is a day to blame the players. There's a day to blame finishing. There's a whole lot of stuff. Today, Manchester United in the game, 67% possession, 15 shots, 6 shots on target, 11 corners. What you can't do is blame Eric Ten Hag for this result. And I keep the same energy for Eric Ten Hag as I do a Liverpool manager or any manager in this league or whatever it is. At the end of the day, you guys, it's very easy to sit up here and go like, this is all Eric Ten Hag's fault. Ten Hag out, blah, blah, blah. But that's not the case watching today's game. Because today, the man of the match for me was Dean Henderson. And by definition, if the man of the match was the Crystal Palace goalkeeper, then how on earth can you blame the manager? I mean, Manchester United got into themselves into dangerous positions time and time again. Garnacho hitting the bar. Bruno Fernandes hitting the bar. The Xherdan 2-3 chances. I mean, it was all game long. Bruno Fernandes had like 3-4 chances himself. I think there comes a point in time where football fans in general, and I'm not just addressing Man United fans here, I'm talking in general. Football fans in general love to protect their players to the extent where they will blame the manager for everything. And I don't like that about modern football fans, because we have to say it as it is. And I'm a Liverpool fan. As you guys can see right here, it's not like it's a hidden fact. Big up my Luis Garcia signed shirt. Big up the crest. Big up the Get Me, the Champions League with the red ribbons. Like, I'm a Liverpool fan. But the truth has to be said. Today, Manchester United were the much better side. They dominated. They were a lot better than Crystal Palace. They could have scored 3, 4, 4, or 5. Yeah, they could have scored. They had so many chances to score. Dean Henderson was having the game of his life. And at the end of the day, the Man United players are not good enough not to goal, and they missed the chances. And that's just the truth of the matter. I don't think how can anyone, regardless who you support, and once again, I support literally Man United's biggest rival. I don't know how anyone today watching that game can come away with it and go like, Ten Hag out, it's his fault, and this manager this, and the tactics this, and blah, blah, blah. Man United, more shots on target, more corners, more possession, more XG, everything. You know, I mean, the only save I can really recall Onana making is maybe the Eze one and a couple of saves at the end. You know, so Onana himself wasn't really troubled all game long. And this comes back to the football fan culture where we just sit up here, we protect the players, and we don't say it as it is. Xherdan today did not have a good game at all. And the thing that confuses me with Xherdan is, it's like, he's a very good footballer in terms maybe of his passing and his link-up play and getting others involved. But for some reason, his first touch doesn't match his technical ability. It's very weird. It's very weird. Like, you know, maybe with someone like a Haaland, he doesn't have the first touch and the technical ability, but he has the goals, the goal scoring. So no one cares about his technical ability. With Xherdan, it's like he has the technical ability, but for some reason, the first touch isn't first touching with him. It just makes no sense. But all of United's forward line players, I mean, that Garnacho shot was this close to going in the back of the net. And then the Bruno shot was this close to going in the back of the net. And even the Bruno, you know, the Quaresma shot, you know, was this close to going to the back of the net. So Man United had plenty of chances to win the game. A lot of chances to win the game. And they were just unable to execute in the final third. And maybe it is time for Ten Hag maybe to make a couple of substitutions in terms of maybe playing a Højlund, giving him a chance. Maybe if with this Man United creativity, maybe Højlund would do better. We don't know. Maybe we're watching this side and we think Xherdan is very good, which, to be fair, he has been good so far. But I'm saying maybe Højlund gives them a better chance, you know, in terms of goal scoring per se, if you would like. The problem with Man United, ladies and gentlemen, is they don't score goals. And that is simply the problem. Diallo had moments. Garnacho had moments. Rashford, when he came on, had moments. Højlund, Xherdan, the problem is they don't have someone who's a solidified goal scorer. I'm going to put the ball in the back of the net. I'm going to score goals type of player. There's no consistent GA. There's no consistent output from one specific player. I was one of the people in the summer that said, you know what? I understand why Ten Hag inners don't want Ten Hag sacked. Because number one, the market dictates what you do sometimes. Who are the options for Man United in summer? Who? McKenna, whoever it is. Like, all of these options aren't really fantastic options that would change Man United's life so much to the extent where everyone's going to go like, wow, Man United are cooking under new manager, you know? And Man United have a mixed bag. I mean, the game against us, you were pretty poor. The game against, Brighton, you were poor. You had a good game against Barnsley, good game today, but the result didn't come with it. But it's about the performance, and the performance was there today from Man United, and there was just such a serious lack of clinical edge in front of goal. So today, Man United fans, all your energy needs to go towards the players who let you down consistently in that game. I mean, some people are saying, listen, Xerxes, stinker, and hooked. And to be fair, I understand why, because he's the striker, he's the player that plays up top, he's the player that you expect to deliver, he's the player that you expect to score the goals. So I understand. I understand why people are mad at Xerxes. I understand why people want Garnacho to have scored that goal. And the Man United players huffed and puffed and they came close. And at the end of the day, when I was doing a watch along, I asked all my chat who all support different clubs: Arsenal, Liverpool, City, United, Chelsea, whatever. And 99% of the people said that Dean Henderson was your man of the match. So if Dean Henderson is the man of the match, how is it the manager's fault? It's not. So today, for me, I watch this game, I look at this game, and I think Man United need to find a way, need to figure out a system, need to figure out a style that gets these players maybe a bit more chances, so they can score more goals. But they have a massive goal scoring problem. And at the end of the day, Barnsley isn't the measuring stick. Yes, you scored 7 goals against Barnsley. Yes, we know that. But we're talking about in the league. In the league, as things stand, Man United have only scored 5 goals in 5 games. And, just for reference, as an example, Liverpool got 10-5, City got 11-5, Aston Villa got 10-5, Chelsea got 11-5. So there's obvious goal scoring patterns here. I mean, Arsenal got 6-4, but then they've only conceded 1 goal. So look, you kept a clean sheet today. So from a defensive perspective, I don't think Man United were bothered. So we have to give massive credit as well to De Ligt, who was really good. Lisandro Martinez, I think this has been probably his best performance in a United shirt this whole season. Mazraoui had a good game. Overall, the Man United defense in general, like the 5 at the back, Onana, Lisandro Martinez, Dalot, Mazraoui, De Ligt, all had good games. I mean, even the pass that was played in behind to Garnacho was played by Diego Dalot. So you can't even say that there was a lack of creativity even from them. They even turned up. They even created. But the issue remains the lack of goal scorer for Manchester United. And if they don't figure out a solution from now to the end of the season, this is something that will come back to haunt them. This will something that will come back to bite them in the you-know-what, because they need someone to put the ball in the net at a high level. I even had this mic in Crystal Palace colors just to support Crystal Palace, just to show Crystal Palace support. But Crystal Palace themselves were toothless. They offered nothing. Man United, dominated them for the entirety of the game, except for small spurts where Eze showed a bit of quality here. Maybe Ismail Assar showed a bit of quality there, here and there a little bit. I thought Munoz had a good game. But other than that, Man United deserved to win today, and they were just not clinical, so you cannot blame the manager. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching yet another video, not stream. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll see you whenever we see you. Peace.